All right, boys, welcome back to another value video on the whiteboard. In today's video, I want to tell you how you can actually scale your OFM agency. I see too many people on YouTube giving out bullshit advice that doesn't actually work. So let me just break everything down in this video. If you guys stick around, you're gonna learn how you can at least 10x your agency. It depends on what stage you're at, right? If you're making 2K a month, 5K a month, you can 10x your agency. If you're making 10, 20K a month, you can probably 3, 4, 5x your agency. So let's get into it, boys. How do you actually scale your OFM agency? So there's a lot of different nuances when it comes to this, a lot of different situations. So I want to give you guys some examples. Let's say you're a complete beginner, complete brokey. You're doing $0 a month, right? You're on $0 a month. You want to get to 10K. Excuse the handwriting, boys. You want to get to 10K a month. You're on $0 a month, right? How do you actually go from 0 to 10K per month? If you're at 0K per month, it's going to be signing a high quality model, right? Signing a model. That is going to be the only thing stopping you from hitting the 10K per month mark. And so what can you do to sign the model is avoiding shiny object syndrome. Don't fuck around on things that don't actually matter. Don't be doing so much research. Just put in all your effort into signing the model. Now, I need to do a different video on this because so many different ways to sign a model. Some quick advice that I will give you guys. Don't do any more. Do not do any more cold outreach. Cold outreach is fucking dead. Don't do it, boys. If you're a complete beginner, you have no personal brand, you have an agency page with fake followers, and you're nobody, right? Do not do cold outreach. I don't say this to piss you off or to annoy you or to put you down. I'm just telling you the truth. Cold outreach is basically dead right now if you don't have a personal brand. The only way you're going to get a model through cold outreach is if you do it from another model's page, or if you pay an influencer to do outreach for you. There's other ways that you can do it. This is the stuff I teach inside my program. But if you guys need a model, I also hook up the students in my program with the model once they join. So if you guys are stuck at 0K per month, looking to go for 10K a month, the main thing is going to be getting a model. I need to do a separate video on that. Let's take another example. Let's say you're making 10K a month, right? You want to go to 20K a month. Super important that you guys avoid shiny object syndrome in this case, right? You're doing 10K per month. Your model is okay because you're doing 10K. Your traffic is okay. Traffic is doing okay because you're doing 10K per month. And your chatting is probably okay too, right? How do you go from $10,000 to $20,000 per month? You have to get clear on what you need to do to achieve 20K, right? So there's a lot of different nuances that go into this. Like I said, the model is okay, right? So the model is probably not the issue here. So that leaves us with your traffic and your chatting. What can it be improved here? Is it going to be adding on traffic sources? Or is it going to be focusing on the main traffic source that got you there? Let's say Reddit. This is why it's super, super important, boys, to avoid shiny object syndrome. And because if you start focusing on other traffic sources, 1, 2, and 3, your time is going to be spread out, right? In this specific case, if you put all of your time and energy into traffic, right? But into the original traffic method that you're running, you can hit 20K per month, no problem. So it's very nuanced, right? There's different situations for everyone depending on where you're at. But let's say you're in this specific case, your chatting is good. You have a 1-to-8 ratio, which means you're pulling in 100 subscribers, $100 in subscribers, and you're getting $800 on the back end through your chatting, through your tips. So in this case, it's going to be a traffic issue. What I recommend is just focus on the single traffic method that brought you there in the first place, because it's possible to hit the 20K per month, right? Let's take another example. You're doing 10K per month and your traffic is phenomenal, right? You're bringing whatever 20, 30 paid subs per day. So your traffic is good. So it's not a traffic issue, but your chatting is slacking. It's only whatever. It could be like a 1-to-4 ratio, right? You can improve this. So this is going to be the main bottleneck for your business. It's going to be the chatting in this case. So all of your focus, 90% of your focus should be going into chatting, into improving your chatting, into improving the scripts, increasing the pricing. Super, super important, boys. Like, I've seen accounts with less than 100 subscribers, paid subs on the page, generate $20,000 in profit per month because the chatting was phenomenal, right? So this is what I mean when there's different situations for everyone in this business. Now, let's take one more example, boys. let's say you want to go, whatever, you managed to get to 50K per month, right? You're doing $50,000 per month. You're doing okay with your agency, $50,000 per month, and you want to scale to 100K per month. How do you do this? 100K, whatever, right? You want to go to the 100K per month. In this case, your model is not the issue, so the model is good. Model, good. Your traffic is good because you managed to generate 50K, and your chatting is probably good, right? Obviously, these things can be improved, but the main thing stopping you from getting to 100K per month is going to be your team. What about your team? It could be a lack of training, right? They're not working as well as you would be working in their position. So it could be a lack of training. It could be you don't have enough team members. It could be a volume issue, right? You may not be doing 24/7 chatting. You may not be marketing as much as you need to be marketing. So it could be you just need to expand your team, right? You need more team members. Expand. It could be, and when I say expand, like I said, it could be getting 24/7 chatting. And it could be training your chatters to make more money on the accounts, to generate a higher chatting ratio. It could be generating more traffic, training your team on how to generate more traffic. And also, boys, super, super important, the main thing is probably going to be your systems. So it's going to be systems on how you can automate all of this so you don't have to be the one sitting behind the fucking PC posting on Reddit all day. So this is going to be what you need to focus on in this specific case to scale your agency, boys. So this is what I mean. You need to avoid the shiny objects, right? A lot of people, when they get to this position or when they get their first 10K per month, they're going to focus on these shiny objects, right? Shiny object meaning you could think, okay, you're making 50K a month, you're making 10K a month, whatever. You want to start dating apps. You try dating apps for 1 week. It doesn't work because you don't know how to create accounts. You don't have the proper systems behind it. You don't have the proper team behind it. And it just all goes to shit, right? So dating apps is a shiny object that you thought would work and you just gave up on it after a week of trying because it doesn't work, right? Another thing could be salary models, right? I see this in the OFM space. A lot of guys get horny over salary models, right? Because the profit margins could be 80%, 80 to 90% profit margins on your salary model. And one thing I will say, boys, is why don't you just focus on what's working for you already to get to the 100K rather than adding these shiny objects in? Because even with salary models, boys, it's kind of like a different business. You need a lot of agency dependent traffic for these models. And a lot of guys will fuck around with salary models for a little bit. They'll buy a salary model from a marketplace and realize it's just not going well. And then they give up on this. And by that time that you've wasted so much time, you've wasted so much money and resources and energy on these shiny objects, it's not actually bringing you closer to your goal. When in reality, you've got to put in the hard work and you've got to focus on the things that are actually going to make a change. And obviously this stuff, it's hard to do, right? That's why people go to these shiny objects. They don't want to put in the deep work. They don't want to put the hard work in to actually building your business. So super important, boys. Hopefully I broke it down a little bit for you. But the main reason I wanted to make this video boys, is because I see this issue so many times, right? And the main thing stopping you from scaling the agency is a lack of clarity. Knowing what you need to do. Usually this is gonna, you're gonna have multiple bottlenecks of your business, things that are stopping you from achieving your next goal, whether that be 10K, whether that be 50K, whether that be 100K. Usually it's a lack of clarity. So what I want you guys to do after watching this video is take a pen and paper and get clear on what you need to do for your agency to get to your next goal. So get a pen and paper, write down your current situation, your current revenue, right? Let's say you're doing 10K, whatever, 10K per month. What can you do to scale? Is it a model issue? Is it a traffic issue? Is it a chatting issue? Take a look at everything and figure out the bottleneck of your business, what's stopping you from reaching your next goal, and put in 90% or 100% of your energy into that one thing, right? Super, super important, boys. If you guys need help with this stuff, this is what I do, right? I come on board, I analyze your agency, I take a look at everything you're doing, and I tell you what you need to focus on. Because right now my agency is doing 100K per month in revenue, and I have so much insight. I have so many students. We have a student joining the coaching program pretty much every single day now, and I have so much information and data on the business model and why things aren't working for people, right? If it's a model issue, I can take one look at the model, tell you if she's going to be profitable or not. And so that's just a bonus of working with me. And one more thing, boys, I want to just give a quick example. This will help a couple of you guys in similar positions. So one of my students, Dan, right? He joined the program about 4 months ago now. So this was Dan when he started. He's sad because he was a broke, he wasn't making much money. He was making around $2,000 per month in profit with his agency, right? This is Dan. So Dan, when he joined, he was making around $2,000 profit with his agency. And he was like, Demir, how do I scale up? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm doing all the traffic, I'm doing all the chatting, everything's going okay, but why am I feeling stuck at 2K? So I came on board, took a look at his agency, took a look at his model, took a look at his traffic, and took a look at his chatting, and realized in Dan's specific situation, it was a model issue. I took one look at his model. The model was suboptimal, right? There's no point, boys, putting all your time and energy and focus into creators that aren't gonna be profitable. Like $2,000 is still not profitable, right? In my eyes, you want to be making at least 10 to 20K per month profit with the model for her to be worth your time to invest into. So Dan's main problem was the model. So I came on board, told him you need to change your model. But in his mind, because I don't know, it was just a lack of clarity, right? He didn't realize that it was the model that was the issue. He thought it was the traffic and the chatting, because in his eyes he was putting so much effort into the traffic and the chatting for this client. And doing everything correctly that I teach in the program, and that he should be doing, right? And he was just still stuck at these numbers, when in reality it was a model issue. Once I told him it was a model issue, 2 weeks later, he managed to sign a creator, and the first month working with that creator was $11,000 for him. So you can see, boys, just get clear, try to figure out why your business is underperforming, right? In any of these aspects. Once you get clear on that and you focus on that one task, you're gonna make huge returns. He managed to fucking pretty much in his second month he made $23,000, something like that. He managed to 10x his business. So this was the first month working with the new model. Once I told him the model was the issue, then he managed to make $23,000 in his second month. I'm gonna post some results on IG shortly, so follow the Instagram, boys. But he went from $2,000 to $23,000 within the space of 3 months of signing this new creator, simply because he got clear on what he needed to do. If he was fucking around with the traffic, if he was fucking around with the chatting for another 2-3 months, he just would have wasted time and he probably would have given up. So super important, how you actually scale your OFM agency, boys, is gonna be getting clear on what you need to do. Clarity, right? So like I said, take a pen and paper, take everything down. If you're in Dan's position right now and you're struggling with your agency, you don't know what you're doing wrong, check the first thing in the description, some information on the coaching program, and see if you qualify to join. But even if you don't, boys, just like I said, try to get clear on your agency. What is the main bottleneck of your agency? What's stopping you from scaling? And focus 90% of your energy on that specific task, boys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Join the free Telegram group, boys. 4,000 fucking members right now. Absolutely insane. And yeah, drop a subscribe, boys, because I'm going to be dropping a lot more value videos like this. Let me know what you thought of the video. And yeah, boys, peace out. See you in the next one. Best of luck with scaling your agency. Get fucking clear on what you need to do and put in the work, boys, because don't sleep on OFM. It's the best business model you guys can get into right now. Like you see, like Dan went from fucking 2K to 23K, over 10x his business within 3 months, just because he figured out what he was doing wrong. So hopefully the video helped you guys. Make sure you get clear on what you need to do, and let's fucking smash it. See you in the next video, boys. Peace out.